Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 New York Yankees.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now here it comes.
Hitter, Aaron.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dariel, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
The third baseman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Torres.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubbies are in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit to short. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Pitch is popped up. Crone is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Bryant with the bare hand. This one's down to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Aaron
Marte on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he'll step off.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Yankees 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The catcher, Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now.
Up next for the Yankees,
This
first
is
baseman.
foul right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it 1-1. Swung on and missed 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Number 43 earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.